Hi there, everybody. I just want to share this super easy, really fun to do DIY project. This is kind of my version of a first aid kit. So I've just used a recycled first aid kit that I bought. You can also use little tins and stuff. I tend to carry a larger kit just because I like to be prepared for a lot of things. First thing is, I definitely always want to have bandages. So I've got a variety of shapes and sizes of bandages in there. Tweezers, so you can pull out anything that may need to be pulled out if you have a splinter or anything like that. I like to have a couple of gauze pads, just in case there's a lot of bleeding activity, a little extra absorption. I keep a little sprayer. Mine's almost gone right now, but I like to just kind of make my own wound wash is what I basically use it as, which is just a little bit of water with a drop of frankincense, a drop of melaleuca, and I add a drop of lavender in there just to kind of make it smell good and help to soothe the skin. I like to use that and just kind of clean whatever the scrape or whatever may be going on. I get these little bottles on Amazon, aromatools.com, oillife.com. These are just tiny little ones I happen to like because they fit handy in my purse. And so I make up little perfumes and stuff like that for my kiddos. Another thing I like to carry with me at all times in my first aid kit is helichrysum. Now, helichrysum is one of those pricier oils, but again, well worth its weight in gold as far as I'm concerned. We do martial arts in our family, and one of my daughters competes, and so we've been at a lot of competitions to where I have actually gotten to where I carry this just in my pocket, because when you're doing martial arts competitions, a lot of people get kicked in the face, and that means bloody noses, and we really like to use this just on the bridge of the nose to try to help that to stop bleeding quite so badly, quite so quickly. It's also great for a runny nose. So if you have a kiddo that just has a constant drip, or if you have a constant kind of runny, drippy nose, this is great to have. But it's really awesome on wounds, on bruises, any kinds of skin issue. That is really, really awesome. It helps with the veins and the capillaries that cause a lot of the trauma, or that show a lot of the trauma from injuries. So I really like that one a lot. I even have it in a roller ball that I've made. Another thing that stays in here is our DigestZen touch roller, which is just like the DigestZen essential oil, except for this is already diluted and it's ready to go. Plus, I can just rub it straight on because it's got the roller ball. I don't have to touch it. So I can just roll it on real quick, super easy, ready to go. I really like to keep this in my first aid kit a lot. So the other thing I like to have in here, which was an awesome idea I got from another team leader, and is to have a little bottle of fractionated coconut oil. It's just in a little roller ball, but it's great because it never hurts to have some coconut oil on hand. For example, if I want to use my helichrysum, I can have a little bit of fractionated coconut oil to kind of spread that out to make it go a little further, because it is pricey. I just use one drop. I've never used more than one drop. A couple of other reasons I carry the fractionated coconut oil is that there are a few sample size oils that I like to carry around in my first aid kit. Lavender, lemon, and peppermint. Those are great for about 1,000 and a bajillion things. So you can fix just about anything you need to with these 3 oils. And they're great for bug bites. It's great for just soothing the skin should somebody maybe be on playground equipment and get a burn. Pretty much anything. So I like to keep those 3. But I just do the little tiny bottles and I just refill them because they fit in there quite nicely. Last but not least, well, not last, but Deep Blue Rub. I love these little sample packets. They're a little great for traveling. They fit perfectly inside the little box here. I can put a couple of those in there in case anybody twists anything, sprains anything. You know, my children are not most graceful right now. They're growing, so they tend to trip and fall a lot. But I also love to carry these around. And The only thing that I would add that I don't have right now because they're on my order, which I am waiting for, is the CorrectX ointment, which is amazing. Love to use that to just make sure that nothing's going to become infected. It helps to minimize any sort of scarring, promote the skin to start healing. It's just really, really great. It's got frankincense, it's got the helichrysum, it's got lavender, it's got melaleuca. So just great for a variety of different skin issues. And it's just in a little tube that you can just squirt out. It's a clear ointment. I love it. It's great to have. My kids use it all the time. And then also would be maybe some On Guard drops and some Breathe drops. Just to have those handy. I normally carry 1 or 2 in my purse as well. I'm just happen to be out right now because it is winter and we've been going through a lot of them. And I give a lot away. So I am waiting for those. But I normally have those in here. And as you can kind of see, I mean, everything will just kind of fit in here really nicely. It's not difficult and it's nice and handy. So I've got everything there. Here's the sample bottles, the deep blue, the gauze pads, fractionated coconut oil, helichrysum, DigestZen, my wound wash, and then my bandages, and the tweezers. And you could just throw a couple of drops over here, and the CorrectX fits right here normally. And you've got your own little holistic first aid kit, and I absolutely love it. Goes with us everywhere. I hope you enjoy that awesome little do-it-yourself fun idea. I love learning how to make things with my oils. There's nothing like knowing exactly what you're using because you made it yourself. I find it really empowering. It's really fun. My whole family enjoys making all the different things that we can make with our oils. And it just gives us another thing to really bond over and share together. And I hope that you have enjoyed everything that I've shared. And I am just super thrilled for everybody here. I hope you're enjoying Oil Camp and you're just having an amazing experience. And I can't wait to hear of maybe some of your ideas of what you would put in your first aid kit. Have a great afternoon. Bye.